Bwala is looking for whom to blame. He wants everybody to just accept the shenanigans he is involved himself in. Okay, if he says this, people should just go by that. If he changes his mind, he feels that people shouldn't even have a problem with that, because now it is all about integrity issue with him. But it does not bother. He has gotten what he wanted. Some people are of the opinion that he was planted by Tinubu to work on that article. I never believe that. Instead, the recent thing now is that Bwala said, I no longer believe Tinubu corruptly won the 2023 election. I was playing politics then. You can imagine that all this on a play day when he was saying Tinubu was won corruptly, that he never won, that everything was not fine. When I was even listening to him, he said, after since the Supreme Court has declared him winner, he has no choice than to say this. But we know that even after, immediately after the election, he was just still castigating Tinubu. Said even give if you give Tinubu 30 years, that he will not that Tinubu will not nothing will happen. That once you join APC, your brain begin to turn. So he's telling you that all of those things he said at that time, he was just playing politics. And next time you want people to believe you. Next time you don't want people to talk about your flaws, your lack of integrity. Of course, President Bola Tinubu recently appointed Bwala as Special Advisor on Policy Communication. Daniel Bwala has provided clarification on his previously contentious position about the 2023 presidential election. In an interview with Arise News, Bwala acknowledged that his initial assertion that Tinubu's victory was obtained by corruption was driven by political motivations. He said, I no longer think Tinubu won the election corruptly. I was playing politics as at that time. I was indifferent. When asked whether his new position was influenced by his recent appointment in the Tinubu administration, Bwala firmly rejected the notion. Not because I am working for him. He said, let me give you an example. He's always giving an example. When did I start working for him? 2 3 weeks ago. In the past 1 year, what was I talking about? He emphasized that his change in perspective was not about a political alignment, but about upholding legal principles and respecting the judicial process. Bwala noted that the president is the leader of the entire nation, and it is possible to commend him from across political divides. The fact of the matter is, the president is the president of Nigeria. You can still stay in your party and commend the president if he does something right, he said. He also pointed out that democracy allows for dissent, even within a ruling party. Addressing his past comments, Bwala explained that his earlier remarks were made before the election tribunal and Supreme Court had delivered their verdicts. I made that comment immediately after the election, even before we went for tribunal, he stated. He retreated his commitment to the rule of law, adding whether he bought the election or not was run through a judicial process and it was rested. We call it a res judicata. The judgment of the Supreme Court is binding on all authorities and everybody abides by that. Yeah. Ranugo. You will soon believe. Now that you have gotten an empty appointment, you can say anything. Daniel Bwala can be referred to as a traitor who was planted by Tinubu, master destroyer within the PDP, an article to furnish him all information on the 2023 presidential run. Is that what you think? Because according to Onokpas, I say it is stupidity and foolishness, not a being strategic. That somebody that said you are a drug baron, you are this, is always saying it anytime he's being an interview. That Onokpas I used to say it. That how can somebody who publicly say that you are a drug baron, now you are employing that person? So you want to tell me that Tinubu is a strategist, like somebody said, is a destroyer. The strategy they have, they cannot use it to make the country work well. What kind of strategy is that? Yeah. Bwala went deep into Atiku and PDP that no one could believe that he is set working for Tinubu unknowingly. Bwala needs to be careful from him as he is an agent of Satan and he is one of those devils that plunge Nigeria into hardship and suffering. If one see Bwala and a snake, it is better to kill the snake first before the snake, because it is brutal in behavior. He is gradually killing his future political ambitions as he is known to be devilish because he may be proven to be smart and tricking in this Tinubu saga. Now there's a bill. Okay, talking out of both sides of the mouth. Okay, that is what a Bwala is. Oga, continue your politics. Una never see anything. You believe before, now you don't believe again. Of course, you don't get what you want now, so you go. Must believe say you won perfectly well.